We're back with Marnie Kinrys. She's a professional wing girl, and we paired her up with Devin. This is Devin. Very successful woman. She's a chef. You were voted most eligible bachelorette in the South Bay. You're a New York Times best-selling author. You work with famous people and cook alongside them, work with them. I mean, you have a lot going on, but you can't find love.
No, and you know, you actually made my day with your comment, because that's the same thing. I tried to go online and got the same thing. How do you not have love? Like, what is wrong with you? And I even get it one step further. Aren't you supposed to be the best catch? You're a chef.
Yeah. Right. But Marnie, this isn't unusual, right?
No,
Finding love is a lot of luck, too. You got to put yourself out there.
Absolutely. That was the main thing we talked about, is that you have to put yourself out there. It's the same thing as going after a job. You know, if you want a job, you don't send out one resume, you send out like 100, and you're very targeted going after what you want. You have to do it with dating, too.
So with Lou, we talked about advice and shaping and presenting yourself, but you guys actually now do the wing girl thing.
Yes.
This is going out.
That's what is my specialty. I love going out with people and just see how they're interacting with others and push them to do things they're a little afraid to do.
Because that's the key to having a wing person, is they got to push, they got to open the doors. Okay, so here's what we did. Marnie and Devin, we sent them out a few nights ago. Here's what happened. Roll it.
Hi.
What kind of guys do you want?
Someone who's really like me and that they go after their dreams. Someone who's really happy in their own life and loves what they do, no matter what that is. And, you know, cute doesn't hurt, but...
There are a million amazing men. You may not be seeing them because you're not approaching them. So I want to help you find them. We're really going to work on making you comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay? So you ready to go?
Okay. Let's go.
So I teach a method that's called OSA. It's observation, sharing, and asking a question. For example, if you are shopping in the produce section and somebody picks up an orange and you go, oh, love vitamin C.
I feel like I should be taking notes. Well, okay, you're really not going to make me do anything embarrassing, right?
I don't know. We don't know yet. We'll see.
Liquid courage.
All right, we'll sit here.
Hi, thank you.
You make an observation.
Okay.
You share something. And then you ask a question.
Okay.
And then you start a conversation.
Okay.
Ooh, sizzling hot fajitas. Observation.
Wow, those are piping hot. Have you gotten them here before?
No, it's my first time.
I know a lot more about food than sports, honestly.
Oh, okay, so you can cook there.
I can cook.
Yeah.
And if the girl cooks completely, do you do the dishes? That's what I want to know.
Dishwashing, yes.
I think Devin did amazing. She was nervous, and I asked her to do something that was a little bit past her comfort level. She did it, and she was amazing.
You know, I have to say that I'm typically a suspect of a lot of this stuff, and I think the observation combined with the sharing, it really works. It does, right?
For men and for women, for starting conversations.
Yeah, starting a conversation and sharing a little bit about yourself. So, watching her in that environment, what do you think you helped her with?
I helped her do something she was scared to do. But you know what? We had a couple more approaches afterwards, and she did not mind at all. She like got off the chair and just walked over to the guy.
And what was the difference having her there? Was it the support, the safety net?
Well, ironically, I had met my last boyfriend this way with one of my friends. And so I was all gung-ho to do this. But, like, I literally coached the Biggest Loser contestant. I mean, like, I've worked with Biggest Loser contestants. I've coached 220 pounds off people. And they all have but. And as Marnie was talking to me about this area, I literally, in my head, like, I'm a coach, and in my head, I'm like, but, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe
I'm doing it.
I am like my worst client right now in this area. Like, I just have so many, I think I find so much fulfillment in my work and helping other people that I just got lost in that.
And what's interesting is you have all these buts, and yet you wrote us. You responded to when we said having trouble finding love. So you were reaching out and putting it out there. So what was that guy's name?
Trey.
Trey. How'd it go?
He was so nice. I mean, he has an adorable smile, and I was so uncomfortable. Like, even, I mean, I do this all the time even, and I pay attention, and, you know, I've been trained to, like, talk to people, and I got in that situation, I was like, I have no idea what he said his name was, and I have no idea, like, it was...
Have you talked to him again?
I haven't, no.
You haven't. Would you like to?
Sure.
Sure. Trey's here. Come on out, Trey.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah. Wow. He's observing, and now he's going to share. All right, Trey. Good to see you, man.
Thanks for having me.
He does not need any work with me. He is smooth. He knows what to say.
She hit all this the first game. Like,
Really? So the presentation is different today?
well, it was still a beautiful dress, but this one is a little bit more form-fitting.
Now, how are you feeling right now? Because now we're in front of cameras and an audience, and here's Trey, clearly very comfortable and intrigued. How is it? Are you uncomfortable?
No, I'm actually not. That's the thing. That's the weird part is like when I meet people, I've always been fine. But it's that I literally couldn't believe it because I did talk to a number of people that night. And as I said, I wasn't.
No, Marnie, I'm going to interrupt you. Marnie,
to?
body language of Trey is
I know,
says,
he's like.
Trey is like this. I'm wide open and ready for love. And Devin is
Like,
this.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, I think she's nervous. She's shy. It's in front of a huge audience of people that this sort of interaction is happening. But what I would like to see is for her to relax a little bit into her feminine state and be
supposed to be
okay
a
with
leopard.
it. Be okay with it. Have fun and see what happens.
What do you mean
You
you're
are
supposed to be a
fantastic.
leopard?
Oh, that was part of what Marnie taught me. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
be an animal. Picture yourself walking like a leopard.
Okay. The
It's
leopard
an
is...
exercise I do for my clients and for myself. I tell them to picture an animal, then you can embody it quickly and just act out the animal.
Marnie, you are definitely a flirt.
I am.
Yes.
She is a little firecracker. She is spicy, but yeah, she's
But
fun
I
to hang
used to
with.
be really shy. I had a stroke when I was 20 years old because of my social anxiety. Like, I promised myself when I got better from my stroke that I'm not going to be this person anymore. I'm going to be the person I imagine myself to be and picture myself to be. And I worked really hard to be outgoing and comfortable.
How do we miss that in this story? That you are socially
Maybe I did.
anxious. So, Trey, we're out of time here.
Wow.
How did it feel? Did you know you were being hit on a little bit?
No, what I felt was it was just chemistry there. I was at the bar watching the game, and she sat down, and Feisty went over here, was there, and then she's talking, and it was just, this chemistry was hit.
So the feisty one helps, right? Having the second helps.
Oh, yeah, because it boosts your confidence. I didn't know what was going on, but now that I do know, yeah, it
So I'm going to put you guys on the spot, and that's part of this for you, Devin, and it's completely fine. We have security here. We can get you out if you don't want to see Trey ever again. But now that you're here, should you guys have a proper date, go grab a drink, or do you want to think about it?
Yeah, no, we should grab a drink and check it out.
All right.
She cooks, you know, I told her that's...
Marnie, good work. 2 success cases.